Alright, I thought I'd run down my history with and my knowledge for Asperger's for you guys. So, my mum is a psychiatrist as well as a hypnotherapist, and she's always been very interested in the psyche of the human mind. And most of my knowledge and information comes from her books and her studies, as well as what she's told me and taught me. And she studied a lot about Asperger's as well, but she hasn't really taught me that much about Asperger's. She taught me the psychology behind a person's understanding and thought process, and from there I've built up my own understanding on autism, along with collaborating efforts of understanding from other sources like Donald Williams, what's his name? Robert something. Anyway, basically I've read quite a few autistic books. I find that Donald Williams is the most impressive into the autistic mind. It's a real mind blower. Um, I was diagnosed when I was 16, and before that they believed I had ADD/ADHD as well as a hearing problem. And basically from then on, I kind of started making my own understanding and my own judgments about things because it was the only way to start building my sense of self. I was just lost in a whole mix of acts and charades of who I was. And from then on, I've actually built it up, and that took a long time. I also realized that you can't build without creativity, and without emotion. I was very, very logical, and I used to act on my logic. But the problem with that is, without the emotional push, the logic never makes a decision on something. You've only got choices then, and no direction on those choices. Emotion gives you direction. Logic just gives you a clearer pathway. Anyway, that's just the brief history of my history of knowledge for me and my understanding. Um, Why I know stuff about Asperger's is mostly me and what I've read and what I've done. It's self experience.